Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a few months since I've posted a video and it feels really good to be back in the kitchen and sharing some of my recipes with you guys again. Anyway, today I'm going to show you guys how I approach omelet making, and I'm going to show you how to whip up what I call an American breakfast omelet. So let's dive into the recipe. Alright, so the first thing you need to get in order before making an omelet, especially an omelet like this one, is to whip up your eggs thoroughly and let the air settle while you continue preparing the rest of your ingredients. Some omelet recipes like a lot of air whipped inside, but a lot of times that leaves you with a pitted looking omelet in the end that doesn't really offer taste-wise a fluffier finish in my experience. But for the record, there are a lot of other tasty variations of omelets than the one I'm making today. While the eggs are settling, peel the Yukon Gold potato, dice it into a small dice, and give it a shallow fry with a little butter on medium heat. Also, you're going to dice up your applewood smoked bacon, extra thick cut is preferred, and add it to the potatoes as well to fry up. You're going to cook this for about 7 to 10 minutes or until the bacon is super crispy and the potatoes are tender and golden brown all around. About halfway through cooking the potatoes and the bacon, just add a little bit of fresh picked thyme and some black pepper to it just to give it a little sense of aroma and flair, and then you're going to continue to cook that until everything is crispy and tender inside. When they're ready, pour the potatoes and the bacon hash onto a tray lined with paper towels and start to get the nonstick pan ready for your eggs. Now, since I'm going for a relatively clean looking finish with the omelet, I want to make sure that my pan isn't too hot all around, but is hot enough for it to set the bottom layer of the eggs pretty quickly. As soon as the bottom layer is set, transfer the pan to a 375-degree Fahrenheit oven and cook for about 5 minutes. Just make sure to give it a gentle shake to see if it's setting up quickly or if the thickness of the omelet needs a little more time. As soon as the edges of the omelet start to pull away from the pan and the center is just starting to set, remove it from the oven, add the warm potato and bacon hash along with a generous topping of green onions and Colby Jack cheese, or sharp cheddar for that matter, and return it to the oven for another 3 minutes or so until the cheese is super melted. At this point, the omelet should be ready to go, so gently remove it from the pan, loosen the edges so that the middle of the omelet can break free. By the way, if you cook a lot of omelets, eventually they almost just slide out of the pan the more you get a rhythm to it, so just an FYI. Anyways, fold the back third of the omelet over the middle and use the plate to finish the final fold. After that, brush the top with some melted herb butter or just some plain old melted butter, and this very unassuming omelet bursting with smoky bacon, crisp potatoes, and melted cheese is ready to serve. What's up, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed this bacon, potato, and cheese omelet. Very simple recipe. I love making omelets. I don't make them that often, to be honest with you guys, but when I do, I try to take a little bit extra time and enjoy the process, because omelet making is kind of a specialty, especially when you work in breakfast kitchens or kitchens that have high volumes of breakfast. You get a sense that the folks that are doing the omelets, the things that are a little bit more delicate, take a little bit more finesse. You kind of, if that's what you want to do in the kitchen, or if that's something you want to like gain, you tend to focus on them, or people who cook fish, because it's just really light and delicate. But I'm going to dive in. As you can tell, I already had a bite for my outro, as you can see, so I'm going to dive in, run through the very obvious flavors, but just to kind of highlight some of the things I really like about this omelet. So first off, it's almost a more like set custard type of omelet, not so fluffy, if you will, like some American omelets tend to be scrambled, a little bit more curd based, whereas this is kind of like almost like an egg burrito, if you will. Just really good. I mean, it's kind of just like an American breakfast wrapped in like a little egg blanket. Like I said earlier, I love the little herb butter glaze just to finish. That's a very European way or French way of preparing your omelet, where you kind of just glaze it with just a little extra butter at the end to make it shiny and, you know, as rich as omelets should be. You can obviously incorporate spinach or greens into this, goat cheese. There's lots of variations of omelets, as I'm sure a lot of you know, but this was fun just because I thought of breakfast and just kind of wrapping it into an omelet. So you probably can wrap this up in foil or paper and take it to go to work and almost eat it like that without the tortilla. Or you could just wrap this up and have it like a big burrito. I did have a little bit, one side was a little overcooked or not. Maybe the all-clad pan or the nonstick pan is just kind of going out, but it stuck just a little bit. I'm sure you guys saw that in the video. But nothing you can't fix with the next couple rounds. Plus you get a sense of how your pan reacts to different cooking techniques, and the more you do it, the more you know your equipment and your skill level. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love making omelets. I'm glad I got to share it with you guys. So subscribe to my channel if you guys like what I do here. Give this video a like if you guys like omelets or you know, other recipes that I'm sharing with you guys. Leave a comment down below for future video requests, things you want to see on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. Later.